is a miserable morning here in Bristol, but I'm standing outside Bell Hill Road. This was a flat that I put out as a deal last year, and people online went nuts. They're like, it's not a deal, there's no money in it, if you can't find a deal, here's my calculator, learn to source property properly. You'll have no money left in that once there's you'll have no profit left in it once you've taken out your finance costs and all of this. Now the reason for that was I could purchase it at 145. All the comparables at the time were 185. Okay, so effectively 145, 55, 65, 75, 85. So there's 40 grand difference in it, right? And people say, oh no, 25, 30 grand refurb, and you'll have nothing left once the finance costs and the legals and all that kind of thing. So I bought it. I went, all right, no one wants it, no one wants to pay me a fee for it, I'll buy it myself. So this was October 19th. I've just had a valuation during lockdown. Now they are being a little bit cautious, but first I'm going to tell you what both estate agents, eventually when I managed to get them around, said to me. They both said, we want to sell this and we can sell this all day long at 220 grand. Now the difficulty was I couldn't prove that at the beginning of this deal. All I could show you was the recent comparables. Now those were stuff selling at 185. Now that was an average house. Now when you have a look at the pictures of this deal, this is not an average house, and I spent about 6 grand doing the refurb on this, and the other things that people were saying online, it's impossible to do a refurb for 6 grand, on and on and on. And this is one of the things in properties, people will stamp you down. You have to be really, really focused, mindset, stubborn, okay? Because people will tell you all day long how crap your deals are. Until you've done it, you refinance it. I got a value in the middle of lockdown at 200 grand. That's from the valuations team. So take that as the value. Agents reckon they can get 220. And I can take 75% loan to value mortgage and pull out 150 grand, which covers pretty much my purchase price of 150 and my 5 grand legals. So how terrible was that deal? I've got about 6 grand left in it. I've rented it out for the last few years, probably got 5-6 grand back out probably in rental profit. I'm getting 890 for it, and I think I'm paying 173 in cost bills, that kind of stuff. So that's about 700 quid profit a month since I bought it and since it was refurbed. So don't listen to everyone online. If you find a deal that's about 40 grand under value, as long as stuff is selling around the comparables and it gives you 40 grand, the chances are you're going to be selling a much nicer product than is selling at that price. And you can't prove that. And that's why everyone will jump on you online going, oh, it's terrible, it's crap. And here I am, no money left in, less than a year later, and happy days. So there's another deal going out. It's no doubt people are going to have an absolute ball. Oh, it's terrible, there's no money in that. It's crap area or whatever the remarks are this time. If no one buys it, I'll buy it, I'll refurb it for 6 grand, and I'll probably get a valuation of 10 or 20 grand above what average houses are selling for, because I'm not selling an average house. I sell quality products at a stage, and you walk in and you go, wow, the photos are professional, and when people look online they go, wow, this is the kind of stuff that makes you the extra profit.